Good day, everyone. This is YieldMaxMindset coming here with his Robinhood portfolio review for week 24. And in this video, we're also going to include my Charles Schwab position that also contribute to my monthly debt that I'm using to pay off. It's been doing that all this time as well. I just haven't included that in the portfolio, but the numbers you see in my Excel spreadsheet does include it. So we're going to do the portfolio review. We're going to do the Excel spreadsheet, and I have something exciting, two exciting things I want to share with you. One, I come across a YouTube video this week, this past week. She's incredible. She's created a website that allows you to it's a website that allows you to put in your initial investment, and it shows you all the ETFs, some that I didn't even know existed. You put in that amount, say you want to put 20,000, and it'll show you what you will earn weekly, monthly, and annual based on the last dividend payout. Now, I hadn't did an in-depth review of this website that she created. So we're going to go through it together. I just glanced at it and I'm excited because this is the best thing I've seen since TD Ameritrade had income estimated. And on TD Ameritrade, for any that had it, you could put in your uh, symbol, put in the number of shares. It will give you your monthly payout. It will give you your annual payout for multiple positions and give you your yield that you are averaging. So this is the closest thing that I've seen. I hope she does remind me. I hope she doesn't mind me showing her page and showing her new website that she created. She did this on her own, from my understanding, and I'll show you the video clip so you can go watch it on your own. And then we'll do our DivyTracker, and we'll hit snowballanalysis.com, and we'll do our Q&A, and we'll be out of here. I'm gonna try and make this short and sweet. If I don't get overindulged with it. All right, so let's hit our Robinhood portfolio right quick. As you can see here, live, we are down $28. Oh, just a reminder, tomorrow the market will be closed. The stock market will be closed. I believe it's going to be President's Day tomorrow, the 17th. So the market will not be open here in the United States, but it will resume on Tuesday. All right. So uh, today we're up $850. For the week, we're over $2,600. For the month, we're up $675. For the 3 months, we're down $1,000. Year to date, we're up $6,000. For the past year, we're up 29,000. And all time, we're up 21,000. So we made some small increase in the past week with our dividend payout and recover our portfolio. Let's look at our margin, see where we are on it. All right, you can see here that my total margin is at 70,000. We have used 49,000, and we have a drip position turn on one of our positions, and we have 20,000, almost $21,000 in buying power. This is a buffer. We've got $5,300 at 11.25%. We went back up to 5.7 because we're under 50K. So as soon as our account get over 50K in value, this will go to 5.5%. And if you're a gold member, you get the first $1,000 free interest. So you can literally just borrow money. As long as it's under $1,000, you will not get charged a single penny other than paying for the gold membership. So that's nice. All right. So let's get back here. Let's hit the first one. The first one we got up is Dogecoin. You can see here it's 26 as where it's currently at. We have $2,600 in equity. We're up $368. Our average cost is 22. We have 10,333 shares. All right. All right. This is Coney. Coney closed at 1243. We have over $62,000 in market value. We are currently down over $9,800. Our average cost is $14.39, and we have 5,000 shares. And just for sake, our last ETF was for 5,000 shares at $1.05. Actually, they Round Hill rounds this number, so it actually is like 104 point some. I mean 104 something. But anyway, we got $5,234 in dividends paid out on February the 7th. That was for, I believe, as Coney is in Group C, I believe. All right. Next, we got Misty. Misty, we got paid out this past Friday. You can see is at 25.47. All right. We have just over $17,830. We are down $464.31. You see our average cost here, 26.14, and the number of shares is 700. Let's see what we got paid out. All right. So Valentine's Day, February the 14th, we had 700 shares at 202 that got paid out $1,415.12. And that is not the exact number because Robinhood does round. And I will show you this right here. Let's do this so y'all understand, because somebody thought, man, Robinhood took your money. They just round because it's just, see, 202.16. So what they do is they just round and for display purposes. All right. Next on our list is Ulti. Ulti closed at 832. We have almost $2,500 in market value. We're down $578 for 300 shares. Let's see, when did we get paid out on Ulti? We think that's the same time we got Coney. So 300 shares at 54 cents. I'm rounding too. At 161.07. All right. I believe this week we're going to be getting paid out with Tesla. You can see Tesla is at 1204. It's come down. Our market value is over $3,100. We're down $516. 260 shares. So we'll get paid out this coming week in Tesla. All right. This past Friday we got paid out in SMCY. That's $28.95. We have a market value just over almost $3,500 there. We're down $92.39 for 120 shares. Average cost is $29.72. I wish I could have gotten some back here when it dipped to 25, and I think at one time it was down to 24. Let's see, 21. It came down to 21. But anyway, dividends, yes. All right. So we had 120 shares, got paid out. Uh, I mean, 100 shares at 209. We got paid $250.81. We did have 200 shares, but we sold some off because I was loaning out some money to a relative at $2,700. YieldMax, you can see is 1672. We have just $167.20 for 10 shares. Average cost there. We did get paid out because it's a weekly ETF. As you can see here, for 10 shares, we got $1.50. Next is YieldMax. YieldMax 1225. We have over $306 in the market value. We're down $31 and we have 25 shares. Let's see, when did we get our last dividend here? Show more. Shannon, we ain't got one since. Oh, well, guess this was it. All right, January the 24th, we had 25 shares, 78.93. We got 19.73 paid out there. There's another weekly. This is by Defiance. IWNY. Market value is at 29.88. I mean, price is at 29.88. Market value is at 17.12. We're down $307. 24 shares. This was a weekly ETF. As you can see here, 24 shares, basically 30 cents, $7.18. All right, Round Hill, YBTC. You can see the closing price here. Market value is over $1,000. We're down $40.51 for 21 shares. Last time we got, it's reinvesting. So that's going to be the market open on Tuesday. It'll reinvest that amount. All right, AIYY 712, 7120, down 9781, 10 shares. Ain't much to write about there. Round Hill ETH 4190 is where it closed at. We over $1,200 dollars there. We're down 130, 30 shares there. Let's see here. Last time we got dividends. What's that at? January. All right. One. Oh, reinvested. Okay. So it's not showing that. I guess it's too much. Showing. Oh, this is reinvested. So we have to pull up more history to get that. All right. Moving right along. XPay. I like it. It's pretty much keeping its position. It's been down 50 to 55 in the last 3 months, but it's holding very well. We only got one share right now. We did get paid out, I think, on this one already. Yep. Reinvesting this one, 95 cents. Wow. All right. AMC. I know, look, this is one of the big announcements. I told you all that I wasn't going to buy any AMC until I got my margin down to almost zero because it's at 100% requirement. But when I got to doing the math and I saw, okay, the price was $3 and something, and I wanted 1,000 shares, so I ended up getting it, people. I did. I did. I did. And then much didn't change to my buying power. So, but one of the things, excuse me, one of the things is I'm buying this near the bottom. You see what I'm saying? I'm buying this near the bottom. So even though it's at 100% maintenance requirement, it ain't got much further to drop if it drops any further. So I won't have to worry about um, this if the price starts to drop because I'm getting it near all-time lows. So, but I got my 1,000 shares, so we're just waiting on this to move. They did get some positive news regarding AMC retirement of Kevin. Okay. They got some interesting news with AMC that analysis gave them a positive rating. It's still on the hold, but they did give it a positive review. Coming up to earnings, I think they got earnings coming maybe February the 25th on a Wednesday. So keep your eye for that. GME, keep your eye on this one as well. I know these are meme stock for the people who were in the meme with GameStop and AMC. Um, so the CEO of GameStop, I forgot his name, Ryan Cohen, and Michael Saylor was seen taking a picture, and the CNBC is rumored that GameStop may be getting ready to buy some Bitcoin, invest in the Bitcoin, so that caused the stock to move. You see here, once that photo was taken, and then it started to move up. So keep your eye on that. All right, so now let's hit our Charles Schwab video, and stay tuned. Stay tuned. I want to show y'all this individual's website and what they created, how it can help you with your ETF dividend planning when you get on them. When you get ready to purchase, you can see what you could potentially get based on the last price. It is amazing. All right, my Charles Schwab here. You can see IWY. I got 240 shares. YBTC 7. AIYY 3. AMDY 330. YBIT 42. Coney 140. Misty 30. YieldMax 9. This right here, let's see. This right here, I don't know. This is wrong. This should be $54 here. I'm down in this account. I actually got 12K invested, so I'm down. I don't know why this is showing that the cost per share is according to the price, but they got something wrong. Um, I'm not sure what they did, and I just noticed it the past week. All right, so this is what we're averaging in this account. $138. So far, we're estimated for the year to get $1,662.53. You can see that's what we've gotten so far for the month of January. This is what we got for the month of February and what they're expecting to get for the remaining of this month. All right, now Ta-da! Let's show you what I was telling you all about. So this individual, let's see if this is there. This individual right here, her name is Bad Financial Decision. All right. She's created her channel back in July, around the same time I started created mine, but I didn't post my first video until Labor Day weekend in September. Um, but she's got 1.6K subscribers. She got 238 videos, and she says, "Hey, I'm not I'm not like other financial YouTubers. I mostly talk about high yield income, ETF, and random." And look, where is it at? Did I saw? Oh, email address submit. Mm. Anyway, her email is like Round Hill, so I guess she was a big component of Round Hill. So I'm so like a YieldMax primary guy. But anyway, check this out. This video right here. If you have time, go watch this video.
Carl's way is the best way.
Is it? At Schwab, how I choose to invest is up to me.
Hi,
This
my
right
name
here.
is Amy. Thank you very much for watching, and let's make some bad financial decisions
This
together.
right here. Check it out,
This is
people.
for entertainment purposes only, so if you're entertained, please like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. And you can see that over since August of last year, 12-month average, as we get to video, or at least like a number.
So go check out her video. Um, when you all get a chance, check it out. But let me show you what she did. All right. So this is what she did. It takes a minute so to load because I think she said she hadn't put the cookies in there yet. So it takes maybe. All right. So check this out. Check this out. She says this is what she called it. It's called YieldMight.com. YieldMight.com. So she says enter an initial investment amount to see what the latest distribution would have been from your favorite high yield ETF. Click on details to manually change the price and distribution amount. Disclaimer, please don't sue me. If you find this tool useful, please consider donating to support YieldMight's maintenance and ongoing development. I'm going to do that, but not here online, so you won't see my personal information. But check this out. All right, so she's got Cornerstone here. I've heard Unconventional Wealth talk about CLME with Cornerstone. Global X, I think I may have heard of them. JP Morgan, of course, I've heard of them. Curve is one of the new ones, good one. ProShares, I've heard of them. Round Hill, I've heard of them. Volatility shares, I'm not quite sure if I may have seen it. I will have to look. Let's see here. No, I haven't heard of them. I don't think. Nope. YieldMax, of course, I hear them. Defiance, Goldman Sachs, everybody's familiar with that. Crane Shares is a China ETF. Clip. Neos is a new one. Oh, I ain't gonna say a new one, but it's one of the ones I've come to start to know some things about it. Reg Shares, Simplify, Maxi is doing pretty good. And X Funds. I never heard of X Funds. All right, so check this out. So $1,000, right? So there was someone who commented in one of my short YouTube short saying, "Hey man, I got $20,000 in my health savings account, not health savings account, high yield savings account. I think is what he said, or savings account. Either way, he said, "Hey, I got 20K in there, and I'm getting $37 a month." He said, "Man, I can't imagine getting 2K a month, similar to what you're doing." And so I let him know, hey man, with 20K, you definitely can get more than 37 on the minimum. The lowest yielding ETF out here will yield you more than $37 a month. All right, so check this out. Let's just use his number. He said 20,000, right? So if he had 20,000, and I'm just gonna go to YieldMax just for the heck of it, because I'm the YieldMax guy for right now. So just in YieldMax, and we talking 20K, right? And this is based out on the last um, dividend price that they gave. If I understood her correctly from a video, y'all go watch her video, right? Show us some love. All right, so check it out for LFGY. It's saying that for weekly payout, you will get $234 weekly if you invested $20,000. Monthly, that will give you over $1,000. Annually, you will get $12,000. And so you can click on here. It gives you showing you your initial investment, showing the stock price. That should be the most recent market closing price. I'll tell you what, let's just check it out just for reference. That's LFGY. All right, so it's showing, what did she have here? What did we have here? 4208, and that one is showing, so that might have been aftermarket. I'm not sure on that, but anyway, it's close. It's not accurate. Like she said, don't sue. Tell you what, let's check out one other website just to see. Let's go to Yahoo Finance and see what they're saying. Just see how accurate LFGY. That one's saying 40. So I don't know how often hers update. So let's check Robinhood right here. LFGY. Okay. So I don't know if this is but you can change this price, right? So that's the great thing about it. So you can change it, right? For different amounts. But anyway, that had a default amount. But anyway, you got your dividend here. That should be the most recent dividend. Let's check that out. 56.42. There we go. Look, see, she's got that in there. So that's great. All right. So you can see here it shows your distribution amount, the closing price for each week, because this is a weekly ETF. And I think this is neat. You can do that. Only thing I would ask her to do, so like I was mentioning with TD Ameritrade, to also maybe over to the corner if she's able to with the programming she has to do is a lot of work. If she could be able to get it to where it will show you she's got the annual dividend right there. Yeah, she's got it. Yeah, but where you could, like, if you select multiple, like maybe you can select this one and this one and this one, and then see what the annual total would be for just the ones you selected. But hey, this is good. If she can't do that, I'm good with this, because this is the closest thing that I've found that gives you this amount right here. So these are the weeklies. This is what you would get if you had about 20K invested for these weekly ETFs. So we can see here that LFG is fairly new. You would get the most with it, your most annual return. So you have to also look at the stock price and all that stuff. But then when we go here, we get to the group A. YBit is leading that one with 15K. If you got 20,000 invested, you would basically getting over $1,200 a month. Tesla over $1,000 a month. Group B, Marnie, over almost $1,200 a month. Marnie, Myro, Palati, Platy. Group C, Coney, $20,000 invested, almost $390 a week on average, over $1,600, almost $1,700 a month, 20K. So you would, if you held, so based on the last dividend amount, and that's what she does, she based on the last dividend amount. So this is going to change each time they do a new distribution, right? So keep that in mind. But based on that amount, that would be 20K. OT, 16K. Fiat, I wouldn't touch Fiat, just because it's an inverse. SMCY and Misty, look at here. So, it may not have everything you want, but this is great for just having a roundabout. Oh, she did say if you click here, it takes you directly to boom. So you can actually come here and actually take a more thorough look at the holding that you're maybe interested in at the time. Man, she did a fantastic job. I love it. I love it. Bad financial decision making. Thank you. I needed something like this. All right, so If you ain't dealing with YieldMax and say you want to do a curve and you got 20K, it's showing what you would get weekly, monthly, annually on 20K. Yes, it's a lot less more than YieldMax, but you should be able to maintain a better NAV. You see the distribution amount is getting bigger. Boom. I love it. I love it. Boom. Look at that. Boom. I love it. So y'all go watch that video. Go watch her video. Where is it? This one right here called YieldMight feature, making it easy to evaluate high come ETFs from YieldMax round here and serve in the and etc. So give her a like. Wish I could give you a love there. But anyway, appreciate it. All right, so let's now do our DivyTracker. Let's see here. All right, so we didn't do this. I'm sorry. Didn't do this right here, people. Got too excited. All right. All right, so let's do this. All right, so we can see our active income is for the total year is 7364.46. That's the pay I got for the month of January. This is what I've gotten for February. This consists of 3 checks. This can only consist of 2, and that's how it's going to be for most of the months. And of course, I have my dependents turned off, so I'm getting the max amount without paying any federal state taxes just at the moment, but I will turn it back on. All right, so passive income, this is all from my dividends. For the month of January, we got $5,695.42. So far for the month of February, we've got $7,112.75. We still got this week to go. Make sure that's right. Oh, we got 2 more. This is the 17th. Wow. Oh my goodness. All right, so we got Group A and Group B. I don't have any in Group B, I don't think, other than the weekly. So I do have Group A with Tesla, I think AIYY maybe, and YPIT. So this is going to increase. I don't know if we'll hit 8K, but you can see right now for the year, we got $12,808.17. All right. You can see this is where my Robinhood margin is at right now. Just slightly up from 48. We did come down 48, but I got that AMC. So it brought that margin back up. Our 401k balance came down a little bit, and you can see that my overall debt is down from February the 2nd, down almost $500. I mean, 5,000, close to 5,000. I ain't did the math on that, but it's just estimated. You can see my interest year to date, and that's going to be this amount. I'm going to update this on each month, so this may change, and then I may just keep this tally going here and doing away with this. But I want to try to see where how much interest I'm paying each month, but we'll see. All right, I think that so. This is the withdrawal I've done this month. That's all the withdrawal I've done because I'm lending this to a family member. And they needing some more money. So when I get my margin buffer up and I'm able to have a buffer that will sustain that withdrawal and have some in my account, I will withdraw some more to help them out. All right, sorry about that. I didn't get this in there early, but this is what we are. Goes $5 interest. So for that, we paid on this $48,225. That is pennies, you all, compared to what I'm getting. So yes, I've got about 30K of my own money invested, and the rest of it is coming from what I've borrowed on margin, and plus the dividends that I've got paid out last year and reinvested those. Oh, eventually I'm gonna get all this debt paid off. Y'all just stick with me. It's gonna take a little moment because it's gonna be slow. But if the dividends payout continue to increase, then this will come down a lot. I mean, this will come down a lot faster. All right. Next, DivyTracker. That's where we're headed. So let's get there. DivyTracker. All right. It's estimated my annual dividend will be almost 90,000. That's the estimated monthly, weekly, daily, yield and yield on cost. We do have 15 holdings. Total invest, they're showing 113,000, almost $114,000. Showing that I do have 5,000 shares, 700 there. That is the current value on the account. Let's see here. They got anything else here? All right. So that in green is showing you what's been declared. Estimated. So they estimated for Tesla $186, YBIT 1973, ETH 107.96. And then we got about this amount for the next 2 months. And then in May, we got 2 payments coming out in Coney. So that's why it's a large increase there. Alrighty, I think that's all I want to cover from there, showing the gains for the previous closing day and the losses. All right, let's hit Snowball analysis. All right, so here we can see that I think this was at 128, so you can see that's come down a little bit. There you can see what's been paid, 71. That's pretty much on target, right? With my spreadsheet, right? Yep, right here. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. All right. So February is showing Tesla to be have a value of $210.39, Yeet 107, YBIT 19, IWY 7, and YBTC 616. All right, so that's gonna be maybe just a little bit over $300 added to that. So we're talking maybe $7,400, maybe $7,600 for the month of February when it's all done and said. All right, so there go January. That's showing February. It's showing the progress from last year, 2023. Ain't much to show there. And then here's 2025. All right, let's move on. All right, this is, I know some of you want to see this. So that's my cost basis in Coney. Here's my current value, current dividend price, and this is my total dividends received since I've been investing in Coney. And like I said, I primarily started in around August, September, but in 2024 I did have maybe a few dollars. If you go back here, so I don't want to be misleading if I can help it. See that 190 something dollars. You know, just testing, seeing what it would do. And then once we got our hands on some money, we started to actually, I'll say I started around here in this area, right? I don't really count that, but that does factor into this total right here. So far, if we say since August primary up to now, we've accumulated $23,779.20. We're down 10K, we're actually down 9K, so this hasn't updated. So the total profit you can see there with the dividends and minus the capital plus the realized profit, we are at a total profit of $13,000. All right, Misty, we got 19,000 invested. We have a value of 1,701. Total dividends is $12,288, which is not. So look, in about 3 months, I should have all this back. I should have all this back in about 3 months with Misty. Imagine if I had that amount in Misty. Woo-wee. All right, so here, total profit. Come on. Total dividend, total profit here. We got dividends received plus realized profit and loss because I did sell a couple times in Misty. I bought, sold. But anyway, it was in the positive, which is good. But the capital gains down just almost $1,300, giving us a total profit of $13,295. All right. Tesla, you can see here, $1,500. That's what we got invested. And profit and loss there. Total profit over $1,000. So, won't be too long. We'll have total return on that one. We got SMCY. This is one I'm liking. I definitely would like to increase my position in it, but it's going to definitely probably be the next Platy. As the article says, it may go be the next $100 position. All right. Dividends received. Total profit $975. And then we'll have some smaller ones here. Let's see if it gives a total. All right. So total dividends received year to date, well, not year to date, going back from 2024 is $40,707.43. We're down on our capital gain, almost 20K. Realized profit and loss over 1,400. Total profit $23,000. So we're doing pretty good. We could be doing better, But hey, I'm making money. All right, next here. I guess that's it. Oh, Q&A. Q&A. Here we go. Alrighty, let's go here. Man, we may get out of here early tonight. All right, this individual, Boost Hub One, said, "Hello, YieldMaxMindset. Great content you got here. I think all this channel needs is a little push to get things moving. I can help with that. My info is on this very channel I'm using to comment. Thanks, man, for the tip. I'll keep you in mind." All right, the next one says, Beastie Boy 12. You've made $8,800 with an account less than 50K just from dividends, YieldMaxing. Good work. And actually, I think, yeah, right here. I told him I made $11,128.90, and that's before the most recent dividend payout. Because my most recent dividend payout puts me at 1208. All right. All right. I said in dividends so forth for the month of January and February, the less than 50K is the value of the account, but the total amount in this account is around $111,000. And that's 50K plus 48K. I think I was trying to get them to see the invested value plus the margin. The margin was 48. Half of that is margin. Loan out to me from Robinhood. Check out my short. Check out my short video in the link below. Okay. All right. Cool. All right. So Johnson 3988 says, "Hey, how did you make a withdrawal of $2,700 when you have a margin balance and no available cash?" All right. So let's see if I can show that. I don't know if I can or not. I know I can show it on my phone. All right. So how am I able to withdraw? Because I have buffer. If you got buffer, you're able to make a withdrawal. And so even though I got buying power of this amount, and like he said, I don't have, where's that at? Right here, individual cash. I don't have any cash. Go back to his question. How did you make a withdrawal of $2,700 when you have margin balance and no available cash? Okay. All right. So even though I don't have any, no individual cash, this is my total margin, and the buying power is 20K. So it's saying I can buy ETFs or shares of stocks, you know, but it's also good to have a good buffer. And so with this buffer here, this buffer is what is the difference between this value in this account dropping. If it drops another $5,300, then I could be nearing or at margin call. So you have to have a buffer. That means the value of your positions have got to be up, and it would be more than that. But Coney's down 9,000 for me. So if Coney just got back to break even, this buffer would be even more. So when you go here and you hit withdrawal, boom, $5,800. So generally, whatever that buffer is, you should be able to withdraw it, but you do not want to withdraw all your buffer if that's all you have. But at the time, my buffer was was around 8K. I think at the time I did that. So I was able to do that based on timing of the market. And when we got my dividends paid out, I was able to do that. So if you're watching, that's how I did it. So basically I told them margin is simple alone. I have buying power availability. I have buffer availability. And when you select withdrawal, it will show you the amount you're able to withdraw. Usually about half of your buying power is availability. And that's true, but in my case, I got 20K and only have 5. That's because I'm down in I'm not down in Robert. I'm down in Coney. He says, gotcha, thank you. I'll take a look once I have more buffer available. I used a large chunk of my margin last week on Misty. Well, you should have got some nice dividends. Some nice dividends. All right. I said, okay, just a reminder, don't use all of your buffer. You still need to have some to get not to get margin call. I said, I wish I could have added more Misty last week when it was around 25, and I think it actually hit 24 too. I just didn't have the buying power because I was trying to get that money to my loved one so they could have it. So I had to make that sacrifice. Official here says at YieldMax, close to the sun, bro. Laughing my butt off. I had to look that up because I didn't even know what that meant. Basically, I think he's saying if you don't watch it, you're gonna get yourself burnt. You know, basically, because I don't have enough buffer and stuff like that. So thank you for the reminder, appreciate it. And that's what I was saying. I hadn't heard of that saying before. I actually had to look it up. Next, we got. We didn't have any. That's last week, right? Yep. So we're good on that. Let's check the shorts. All right. So we had 9 there. All right. Let's see if I can pronounce that right. Novia Net or Novak Net. Guess what? She says, I finally did it. I got into Misty, only a small allocation of just 201 shares, but I'm happy. I'm just happy that I finally faced my fears and did it. She says, I plan on reinvesting a portion of the income to buy more Misty and more MSTR and BTC, which is Bitcoin and Bitcoin related equities like other minor stocks. Thanks for giving me a little nudge to start small and just give it a whirl. I'm excited. I'm happy for her, and that's basically what I was saying. In my reply. Always buy low, keep an eye on it. If you, I know she's done her due diligence, so that's great. And I was telling her also to check out Bad Financial Decision YouTube channel and her link as well. She said thank you. All right, 1697 says, how many percentage margin you use in your account? If it's too much, you must sell stocks to withdraw money, right? Because your dividend auto pay for margin, which it does auto pay for margin. And I let them know, hey, I'm currently probably using about 90%. Let's see here. The buffer, yeah. So I'm just right at 90% on that. And I says I don't have to sell any of my stock to withdraw as long as my buffer is of a nice size so I can withdraw money from my account. So currently I have 20K in buying power and I can withdraw $5,600 currently right now. And that's because I'm down in Coney, which decreased the buffer. So it's good to have a nice buffer so you can withdraw. He said, so you deposit 50K in cash and 50K with margin, right? But I can't withdraw money like you. He's infidelity, he's saying. I said I deposited around 3,500 and the rest of it was margin that I borrowed and reinvested. And I let them know I'm not sure how Fidelity works. I know Fidelity is probably going to have a higher interest rate than the 5.75 that Robinhood is offer. I don't know for sure. Do I have a Fidelity account? I'm not sure if I do. I don't think I do. All right, so that's all there. Next, he also said in this, he says, when will SMCY pay, bro? And I let him know it was going to be on Valentine's Day. All right, Dollar Don said, I'm a little disappointed in AMZY. Yeah, I think article was in there and he got out and went to the curve version of AMZ, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I know he got XDTE and some other ones, Goop maybe, and curve ETFs that have a better NAV erosion protection. Let's see. This might have been the other week. Yep. All right. Let's see here. Let's go post. We're almost out of here. Maybe I hadn't seen these. Okay. He said, how much you got into Misty? So I let him know I have 700 shares with an average cost of $26.14. So that was $18,288 that I have invested in Misty that got me, I think it was the 1,500 that was showing for this thing here. He said, bro, so excited because I started my journey with you or with YieldMax, and now my account is growing. Just got $2 to $3 in dividends, but that's more than enough because I know it's going to grow more and more. Most definitely, if you keep reinvesting and the compound take place and you add into it slow and steady until you get comfortable with these, you see how they're moving. Right on it. Keep going, bro. 1560 said, good job. Well done, bro. Keep it up. Going to the moon. I said, thank you, brother. Appreciate it. Appreciate the love, man. This individual said, do you receive the dividends in money or do they give it to you in stock value? They give it back to you in money, cash money deposited into your brokerage account. You're able to reinvest that amount or withdraw it. It's your choice. Someone said, hey, great dividends. I'm looking forward to invest either in Misty or Coney. What do you recommend? I would really appreciate the help. And I just gave him some sound advice. I hope let them know that, take your time, study these ETFs, and I point them to other things other than just YieldMax because, I don't want people just investing in YieldMax and be like, hey, man, I didn't know all these others that were probably better. I told them to check out the article channel. He talks about profit ripping and margin stacking, which I got to go back and study up on that from his channel. He's doing good over there. And I said, thank you. Appreciate that. Let's see here. I think that's it. I think we covered everything. All right, we out. We got it under 50 minutes. That's better. All right, so you all have a great week. Remember that the market is closed tomorrow on Monday or today on Monday because it's after midnight. And let's keep getting this money, making our money. As Warren Buffett say, if your money is not working while you sleep, then you continue to work until you die. Something like that. I'm paraphrasing, but you get the gist. All right, I'm out. Bye.